Golden Gate Bridge, Hollywood, and the Statue of Liberty will be truly memorable. You'll have a magical time experiencing these iconic landmarks. Safe travels and enjoy every moment of your adventure. Ho, ho, ho!
Okay, so Santa, next question.
Ho, ho, ho! All right, the next question. Do you have any friends or family in America that you'll be visiting? Ho, ho,
I don't
ho!
have any friends and family in American, but I do have friend who gonna with me together when there, and he has his name is Samson Ho. Here's his American visa and his passport, and he went to the American in this October, so which inspired us together to plan this trip.
Ho, ho, ho! That sounds wonderful. Having a friend to share your adventure with will make your trip even more special. Exploring new places with a friend is always a joy. Wishing you both a fantastic journey. Ho, ho, ho!
Okay, Santa. So I think okay, so. All right, Santa. I got to switch another voice because the Santa is kind of like a more like a j- just how to say that? Just like a joyful.
Hey there. Hey, it's great to meet you. Hey there.
Oh,
This
that's
is a
what
really great
much
feeling
better.
about us teaming up. How can I jump in and help?
Okay, okay. Hi there. Hi there.
Hi there. How's it going?
Everything is going pretty well. So, before I go to the office, I just want to still practice my just American visa interview, and yeah, could you just ask me like some random questions, like the interview?
Sure thing. Let's get started. First question. What is the purpose of your trip to the United States?
My purpose to the United States is tourism. I want to visit different city and experience a different culture and diverse, and to see some various attractions as well.
That sounds great. Next question. How long do you plan to stay in the United States?
I plan to stay to United States for 10 days from April 30th and to May 10th.
Thank you. Could you tell me about your ties to your home country that will ensure you'll return after your trip?
Yeah, sure, officer. And I have strong ties to my home country, including my family, and it's very important to me. And you can see here's a picture of me with my parents. And also I have stable job and good income in here, and so many close friends as well. So this all will give me strong reasons will return to China after my trip.
That makes sense. How do you plan to finance your trip to the United States?
I'll finance it by myself. And first, I have stable job and reliable salary here. And I also brought my bank statement, savings, and monthly salary as a reference. Additionally, I also own property under my name. You can see it here, and which also demonstrates my financial stability.
That's great. It looks like you're well prepared. Last question. Have you traveled to other countries before?
No, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yes, I have. Yes, I have. In 2017, I traveled to Philippines, and you can see here's the pictures that I have taken in there. And this year, I visited Hong Kong and Macau for several times, and these pictures you can check it out here with officer.
Thank you for sharing. That wraps up our mock interview questions. How do you feel about your answers?
I feel it's good. This time, I don't know why I feel small confidence. Don't you think so?
You did really well. Your answers were clear and confident. Keep practicing, and you'll do great in your actual interview.
Okay, so ChatGPT, I'll you know what? I just all the answers I already just write it down my notes. So I just say each of them, and you can tell me like my pronunciation. So now, just I think it's a big problem now is about my pronunciation. I just say each of them answer, and after that I said that you just tell me how pronounce it better. I just pronunciation, you know.
Absolutely. Let's do that. You can read each answer, and I'll help with your pronunciation. Ready when you are.
Yes, I'm ready. Okay, the first answer will be like the first question will be the purpose. Okay, so here's my answer. The purpose of my visit to the United States is tourism. I plan to explore different cities, experience the culture, and visit various attractions.
That was good. Here's a tip. For experience different cultures, try saying experience with a bit more emphasis on the X. Let's move to the next one when you're ready.
Experiences.
Yes, that's right. Experience. You got it. Let's move on to your
Experience.
next answer.
Okay, so like the next questions will be like the officer will be probably asking me like, do I have any intention to stay back in the US? So okay, so here's my answer. And I do not have any intention of staying back in the US. I have strong ties to my home country, including my family and parents, and a stable job, which ensures that I will return to China after my trip.
That was well said. Just a tip. When you say, I have strong ties to my home country, try to emphasize the word strong a bit more. Great job so far. Let's continue.
I have strong ties to my home country. Is that right?
Exactly. You got it. That emphasis helps convey confidence.
Okay, that's
Now,
pretty
do
good.
you want?
Okay. Next,
All right.
next questions will be like, how much is so? Which cities I'm gonna be visiting in US?
Great. You can share your answer and I'll help with pronunciation
Okay, I'll be
whenever you're
visiting.
ready.
Okay, I'll be visiting San Francisco, Los Angeles, and New York during my trip. I leave American from New York to China.
That was good. Just a small tip. For Los Angeles, try to say Los Angeles with a soft G sound. Other than that, everything sounded great.
Are you sure? Are you sure there's nothing wrong with my grammar about I leave American from New York to China?
You're right. That sentence could be clearer. You might say, I'll leave the United States from New York and return to China.
Okay,
That
return
way,
to China. Okay, return to China. Okay, I got you. Okay, so let's go ahead to the next question. So what is my occupation? What do I do for a living? Okay, so I'm a motion designer. I work at Meizu and have been with the company for 5 years. My role involves creating user-friendly instructions and animations for our digital products.
that was clear. For creating user friendly interactions, try to emphasize the interactions part a bit more. Everything else sounded great.
It's
Let's
supposed to
continue
be
when you're ready.
interaction. It's supposed to be interactions.
Yes, that's right. Interactions with emphasis on the syllables. You're doing really well. What's next?
Okay, next question is how long I'll be staying in the US? Okay, my answer will be like I plan to stay in the United I plan to stay in the United States for 10 days from April 30th to May 10th.
That was perfect. The dates and duration were clear. Keep up the good work.
Okay, maybe the visa officer probably ask me that why I want to choose the United States. Okay, so here's my answer. I choose the United States because I want to experience a diverse culture and visit famous landmarks like the Statue of Liberty.
That was great. For Statue of Liberty, just ensure you emphasize each word clearly. Everything else was spot on.
Yeah, Statue
Ready
of
for the next one?
Liberty. Statue of Liberty. Did I pronounce correct? Statue of Liberty.
Yes, you pronounced it correctly. Statue of Liberty. Great job. Let's keep going.
Okay, the next question was like, so do I have like how I gonna manage my work during me away from my office? Just I don't know how to ask you that question, but I heard about it. They probably can ask you a question like my work's responsibility. Okay, I just say my answer first, and you can tell me like the question should be like okay, so. I plan during the Labor Day holiday in China, which allows me to take time off work without affecting my responsibilities. So yes, that's my answer. And but I don't know I forgot the question. What is the question? Could you just clarify it, or maybe you can tell me the question? What is the question?
Sure. Your answer sounds like a response to a question about how you'll manage your work responsibilities during your trip. The question could be, how do you plan to manage your work while you're away? Your answer explains that you'll be traveling during a holiday, which won't affect your responsibilities. Great job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And okay, so and I'll just say that again because I'm not really familiar with slide one because I didn't practice this one too much because this question is not very common. But but I need to practice. So I plan to join the Labor Day holiday in China, which allows me to take time off work without affecting my responsibilities.
That was clear and concise. You explained that you'll be traveling during a holiday in China, which won't affect your work duties. Well done.
Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay, so about my education, what's the highest level of my education? Okay, my answer is like my highest level education is from secondary vocational school in China. I specialized in a field related to my current profession in design. Yeah, so second specialized, I don't know what's meaning of specialized. Could you tell me, just actually this phrase is I made it for you. I made it from you. So on the second phrase, I can't just field I knew field related to my current profession in design. I knew it's specialized. Could you just explain that word to me like Kate? Thank you.
Of course, specialized means that you focused on a particular area or subject. So in your case, you concentrated on a field related to your current profession in design. It means you have specialized skills and knowledge in that area. Does that help?
I'm sorry, could you say that again?
Sure. Specialized means you focused on one specific area or subject. In your case, you focused on a field related to design, which means you have specific skills and knowledge in that area.
Okay, so pretty cool. Okay, and I was wondering. Could you just use a specialized to make it in a sentence?
Absolutely. For example, you could say, I specialized in graphic design during my studies. It means you focused on that specific subject.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's go ahead. Specialized. Okay, so let me check it out what you said because you know what? Sometimes here's things about sometimes if you tell me something, explain something to me, I don't understand it. Just quickly. But if I keep read it in my mind, I just got the point.
That's a great approach. Sometimes reading something multiple times can help solidify your understanding. Feel free to read it as many times as you need.
Okay, so sure, specialized means you focus on one specific area or subject. In your case, you focus on fields related to design, which means you have specific skills and knowledge in that area. Okay, so absolutely. For example, you could say I specialized in graphic design during my studies. It means you focus on okay, so okay, so I could so here's my example of my specialized. Okay, so I specialized how to manage people at my office. Is that correct? It's a good example.
Yes, that's a great example. It shows that you focused on learning how to manage people in your office. Nicely done.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay, my has okay, so I'll be traveling. Okay, who I'm gonna be traveling with during this trip? Okay, the question will be like that, but I forgot it's the question. Okay, so maybe you can tell me later. Okay, so I'll be traveling with my friend Samuel Ho. We're planning this trip together. He already has a US visa and travel to America in this October, which inspired us to plan this trip.
That was well put. The question could be something like, who will you be traveling with during your trip? Your answer explains that you're traveling with your friend